haven't replied someone yet. I felt lost at sea for the past few days before meeting Wen Lao Shi because I didn't know what I was doing, and I also felt that whatever I do was wasting time. I tried to read and then it feels like I have dementia, and then I tried to write and then it feels like I have this dyslexia. I do not know what else to tell you. It's actually quite terrible. Because I'm running against the clock over here also, right? People tell me that I am doing what people do in 10 years in 1 year. And it was only after Wen Lao Shi's very sound advice that, okay, this is the direction. And so that's why immediately when we came back, I could already start on the activity. 教育制度改革. We effectively keep it simple. Whatever time that I have, I'm either reading a compo or writing the words that I like. And then sometimes I'll refresh, but that's basically about it.
Are you going to study now?
Yeah, I'll study and eat and watch Chinese news.
So this is, I guess, 练习 for your 听力.
No. Just to see the words, see the subtitles. Like an old people office like that. Now the only thing is that can I do this with enough discipline? Because trying to do this while also working might be a challenge. So you know already? Wow, that's step 2, step 1.
How was the tour?
Yes, hi. No, not very good. It can be better.
Can I assume like this is like a day-to-day occurrence where work interferes with your studies?
Yes. Yeah.
So it will continue on.
No, because it's like all the teachers and everyone who said like you want to set your environment such that you use Chinese. But in my line of work, I hardly use Chinese as well, which means I have to dedicate time specifically for that.
So what's the plan after the tour today?
Study. Careful. I'm going to find model compositions. I'm going to understand it. I'm going to find some terms that I like, and then I'm going to memorize those. And I'm just going to rinse and repeat. Now work is almost finished. Study some more. Okay, no Chinese.
Are you doing it now?
Yes. Hey, wait.
I thought you were gonna do briefing.
That was the briefing already. What I do right now is effectively just a process of distillation. I'll read it once with maximum assistance, and I would keep doing that until I can reach a point where I can read it without any assistance. Then I'll pick out keywords that I like, and then I would 默写. Okay.
What is Servo AF?
Servo AF is okay.
Use a report for
To better days. So it must always look like that.
I guess today morning no studying. Tour again.
So I'm a bit behind because that means by today morning I should have already done 4 combos and I've only done 2 but haven't done any more yet. Yeah, one of the things is if you need to force it, then you're doing it wrong. So now that I'm already behind, I don't want to think about settling those debts. My aim right now is just to commit myself to settling the commitments I've given. Consistency is the key. 少不留声就会 for the past 18 months, I've never practiced paper 1. But the strategy now is to do as well for paper 1 to give me the insurance for the lack of preparation I have for paper 2. If I do this, then it will naturally allow me to do better in the comprehensions also, because I can write faster and I can articulate better. So that's the irony, because I'm relying on the paper that I've not practiced at all. Yes.
It's 5 now. What have you done?
I have.
You wanna?
Where? Do I have to get up?
Yeah.
I'm trying to do more reading without assistance on this and this.
Yeah, but I thought you're doing just more here today.
Yeah, but the problem is that because sometimes when I write it, then if I write it and then I start to not lose focus, that means I feel like I need to read more. Suddenly it's okay, you cover, then you want me to write. Then I feel like I'm not getting it fast enough. So I feel like reading will actually help rather than just blindly write. 一姑姑人，一股股股股股，使成千的学生上学迟到。So you see, because I've read with assistance, so now even if I write, I should be able to read them already. Now it's just okay, can I speak them in my mind and write it out? Then that's how I improve my compo. And after that, I will read, internalize, write, practice, read, internalize, write, practice. Oh.
Okay, you gonna study now?
Yes, I am going to study now.
Oh, so you instead of reading your compo chronologically, you're gonna read the ones that you like?
No, I'm going to read the passages that I like and I'm just going to keep writing them. So rather than more say, I'm going to write passages and I think I might be able to remember the passages.
Okay.
Yeah. I have this, which is not good.
Is it still the same passage from yesterday?
No, I thought I could because I knew that it was very difficult, so I wanted to.
Difficult as in memorizing?
No, because the world doesn't stop for me to learn Chinese. So for instance, like what we said yesterday, the writing of passages that I like. The only problem with this particular method is that I don't have a photographic memory. So no matter how much I like this, and I wrote this about 6 times already, I still cannot read it just like that. I will maybe focus just on writing sentences instead. Yeah. If I don't know, then I'll just use the
词典
use my 词典 Very easy. Yeah, then everything else I'll use this.
So I guess work now.
Yes, toilet then work.
I have a feeling most of the time I come for IT.
Yes. Maybe just 1 or 2 just to piece together put inside there. Do you need documentary footage from me?
Write more details, which can be useful if, let's say in the future, right, we need to articulate into our pitch deck.
Okay, actually, this part here will be the students some sentences that you said that were more memorable.
Yes, emails. You have your emails here, is it?
Yeah.
Thank you. You need to ask me anything?
Yes. Are you gonna end work early today?
Is
Same.
it considered early?
I mean, you had
Look at this. Oh, no more start. It's 8:15. I know we're gonna ask, which is have I been studying?
Yeah.
Answer is I wish to. Our previous meeting went very long. It's 4:50, 5 o'clock I have another meeting.
Or sentences that
You will have more choices and all. So okay, in terms of the two, right? Okay. Let me teach you that.
okay.
So not studying?
No, you don't put it like that. There's an employee in need. 社会教育无法取代的。
How has your progress been?
Yeah, I think so, but I'm trying now.
Still working on it. Today is Monday. We are officially down to the last 7 days before my O-levels. A very big milestone for me today in the sense that I was able to secure the opportunity to go back to my school, Outram Secondary School, and join actual students to study with them for the intensive period before the O-levels.
Alright, students, can you keep away your phones, please?
So the students are having their 2023 briefing. So I'm just coming in just to see how they are going to go about doing their O-levels next week.
Okay, the purpose of this briefing is just to highlight key information. There are other detailed information that you should read up on your own. Okay, so please go to SCAB website and download the, okay. Questions for now?
So I'm assigned to a class later, and I think we're going up to the library to study.
啊？怎么夸张法？你是翻来覆去睡不着的吗？做了很多噩梦，还是很多好梦？噩梦啊？什么噩梦？
泡不进。
一来到你的课的时候，一进来我就哇，这个课堂是我一向来可能一个很理想的一个环境
啊，就是你很希望有这样的一种学习环境。
对啊，因为我们全部都是一起在拼嘛。
嗯。
起立，我们一起喊，我数1、2、3，你们就要喊，越大声越好。
我们一起来加油，拼国语冲刺。
非常好，请坐。
我自己的一些设计就是课时开始的时候，我经常会有一些信心喊话，就是开启我的课堂以前，就会有这样子的一种很满满的一种阳光、很正能量的一种氛围。
我们剩下几天就要去会考了，7天。认为你还有7天的举手。
我。
好，认为你只有7天的举手。他还有7天，就是说我们还有时间，我们继续拼搏，继续加油，继续冲刺，对不对？那只有7天，我们只剩下7天的时间了，所以我们不能够再等待了。可是我们也是还是要继续拼搏、加油、跟冲刺，明白吗？
加去。I think we're very fortunate to be in this class, just with the students who have all given their support to be part of this, because, you know, I, being in this environment, wouldn't actually welcome something like this because it's so stressful, there's actual stakes at hand, and yet all of them were very welcoming of me inside. I just think that this might be this one.
So they say it's the first one wrong.
So C is better, C is embarrassed.
No, C is okay. Trust me, it's B.
Then what's B?
Trust me, it's B.
What's B?
It's B.
What is B?
已经做完了。
不是，我们在讨论。
哦，很好啊。你们是讨论哪一题？
第9题。
你们都有不同的答案。
我们一定要学习的答案。
第9题我们讨论到。
其实对我来讲，我们班的这些孩子都很特别，就是说每个人都有他自己的特点。然后你是很特别的，就是在我所有很特别的学生当中，你是他们当中的大孩子。
He literally never gave up a seat for an auntie with his must be A. It's A.
不会就选 A. Exactly.
She convinced me. I put C. But yeah, no, I could be B. The way she say, not. Never mind, then I take the loss. I take the loss.
因为15年后你还这么坚持的把这个华语学好，你是一个非常好的一个典范。 当然也是对我们的教育系统的信心。
没有，I mean, 这你讲的也就是温老师所做和付出给我的嘛。虽然那时候我放弃了华语，可是如果我跟他的关系不是那么好的话，我就不会15年后又
再回来。对。
第一个，上面先别急，上面先看。
Okay, very hard. It's B. It's B. Hey, must be gracious in victory. Okay, 这个失败的话，哇，明天心情就很烂了。对啊，又要再拼啊。
那你来见我。
What is 2 star？
同学们先听我说，可以你一边拿回你的卷子啊，那个是作文，但是个别同学再来见我啊，那我可以跟你讲什么地方你做得很好的，什么地方我们可以做得更好啊。
因为你这样鼓励我们自己也是跟其他的学生鼓励，很像我每次坐在那边的时候，有时候就相比答案。这样子，我看线，这样子，我还满分。哎，我满分。对的话，我们就鼓励；错的话，我们相比就是改变，再看要怎么进步。可是就是没有一个很像赢输的这种态度，我们大家都在走自己的路。这是好不好啊？这个因为通常因为我看到红色的这样的字，
就很害怕，对吗？
恐惧感。
其实没有，其实我这边是称赞，就是你的字体非常的端正。你看我给你一个赞，就是写得非常好。然后另外一个就是鼓励你说加油哦，应该要加油。
什么叫做网络霸凌？首先我们要知道什么叫网络。
There's less fear now overall. At the very least, I think that so long as I do my best, I am more than willing to accept any results that come my way. Because at least I know how to do my best.
Is it good?
Yeah. Fantastic.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm serious.
Wait, but there's no score.
Yeah, I write for you.
No, but you got score.
I write for you.
Ah.
I write for you score.
Huh?
I write for you. Okay, we will read first. Read first. We will discuss. Sorry, this is private. Sorry. Only teachers can discuss.
我觉得任何人都希望是被别人肯定跟鼓励的。如果我做的所有的一切，当我得到别人认可之后，我会把它做得更好。我觉得这个很重要，这一项是我自己就是作为老师的一种理念。我总是相信，从我教书就是这么多年，当学生叫我们一句老师的时候，这老师的背后是包含了很多的期待。当一个学生如果真的对老师失望的时候，他可能都不叫了。
这从未有过的什么歌声？你好，哪个最对呢？选 C， 嘹亮，就唱得很响，嘹亮。对了，我今天还带了2支好的铅笔，前面最好的给你们啊，几分？42。46啊！哇，50分以下一个都没有啊！给老师1支笔，给学生1支笔。来。
Close.
Okay, that means I need to finish writing by 9.
So I guess with the intensive study, you are replacing it with like your own self-study really, because there's no time really, right?
Yes, I mean I wanted to, but it was wishful thinking because even though I like to, the world doesn't stop when I want to achieve something. Work doesn't stop when I want to achieve something. It's 8:45 now. We just had dinner, and I need to finish this, go back, sleep, so that I have somewhat of a rest before tomorrow's 7 a.m. to go to school in time. So yeah, but the study intensive at school has been very encouraging. So every day I leave school feeling more encouraged. If you tell me that I'm going to fail, I would say no, I don't think so. I think at the minimum I should pass based on what's in front of me. Slow because I'm
Brain fried.
Yeah, so I'm just almost every single word I'm searching the dictionary now. Okay.
Yeah.
I have 2 hours. I took 60 minutes to write my composition, which I scored well, and I wrote this in 30 minutes on the brink of death.
我希望将来你的学习、你的语言，包括我的这些其他孩子，其实是活的。我们说活学活用，你今天学到的东西是应该要用起来。如果今天你学到的东西是纯粹就是我们只能够把它背完之后，星期一考完之后，我可能是忘得一干二净，那就是比较难过的一件事情。这个时候已经不是学好，而是在思考是怎么用这个语言。然后这个语言就是你的了。希望最后是赋予你的一种能力。
好，同学们，我今天给大家介绍一下，因为这2节课其实我还有一堂那个刀华的课，那么我请到了一位代课老师，那在前面至少10到15分钟的时间会帮我代课啊。那这位代课老师就是我们的嘉靖学长。好，
我刚好在这里坐着休息，我就看到了一件东西。这个2个书本在你们的图书馆是对我自己来说是蛮有意思的。So it's interesting because Sunny's book, the person that I did a documentary on that went to meet earlier this year, his books are here as well. 那我不会跟你讲这个书本里面的内容，因为这个就是我这个5分钟的纪录片会跟你分享更多的。我这个5分钟希望你们会喜欢啦。
我叫黄耀天，2014年我已经开始在收集。
And so I'd be showing them the Chinese documentary that was also one of the main reasons why I embarked on this Chinese learning journey. 我就是今天很期待的能跟你就是分享这个纪录片，就是因为这样我才真正的从去年开始练习华语。其实2个月前我刚刚又再见到了他，我又回去用华语真正的跟他沟通，完成这个整个故事。
是的，我们看到你的进步，你真的是很努力才有办法在这么短时间内掌握那个华语的那个沟通能力。
好，谢谢。
这个星期是我觉得我跟他们最近的。我总是相信一个小组它都有不同的能量。
好，我一按的时候你们就开始跳哈，你们都很保守，要放开，要摇。
其实我要感谢你，因为你的到来，给我的所有的小朋友也带来了不同的能量，然后这种能量是我应该说是满满的，而且很有力量的一种能量。
同学朋友们，我今天带来了一些巧克力，就是因为想要感谢你们。要我现在分吗？还是你觉得我们排队分比较好？
对，排队的时候大家跟你说完之后。
喜欢。
祝你早日脱单。加油加油
！Hello， 老师。
我很感谢你对我的热情，然后我希望我所教你的东西可以帮助你。
北郭白水绕工程，回首之区，潇潇斑斓。
我希望你会油门静静的学习，然后你考试的时候会有信心。
这个1个星期可能是我最开心的。那我就要谢谢老师，就是打造了这个环境，还有你们就是帮助了老师能够有这样的。谢谢老师。好，那希望我们星期一的时候全部都能成功，理想 追求我们自己的目标。
其实这几天应该是我非常快乐的一周，你知道吗？我希望这样的一种画面应该会永远留在我的心中。
我也是。
呀。
So what's out?
What's out? What's up?
What's up?
I just had the email. Today is the day that I find out where I'm going to take my O levels. No, very hard for it to go to Outram one.
I think out of tradition, right? My O level I should wear that yellow paper, this one. I'll wear what I wore for primary 1 for my O level.